inside Angelina Jolie's never-ending war on Brad Pitt. In the 6 years since they split, one of Hollywood's greatest power couples has turned into one of Hollywood's most bitter, protracted divorces. Next month will mark the 6-year anniversary of Angelina Jolie shocking the world by filing for divorce from Brad Pitt. But despite being declared legally single in 2019, the exes are still no closer to reaching a custody agreement for their kids, even as they reach college age. It appears that Angelina is determined that Brad should never get 50-50 custody, as one source familiar with the legal battle had told Page 6, and there are some who says that she won't rest until the kids are legally adults, so Brad will never have shared custody. As the couple have 6 children together: Maddox 21, Pax 18, Zahara 17, Shiloh 16, and twins Knox and Vivian at both 14 years old. It is just the latest salvo in a seemingly never-ending war. Stream more entertainment news live on demand with Flash. 25 plus news channels in one place. New to Flash? Try 1 month free. Offer ends the 31st of October in 2022. French estate, the center of a bitter war. Angelina makes a constant stream of attacks on Brad, and she deliberately sold her dispute share of the vineyard to a buyer that she knew he didn't want, a friend of Pitt had claimed. Pitt has been seen on the red carpets around the world recently for the premiere of his latest movie, Bullet Train, but he apparently can't escape the long reach of his ex-wife. In legal papers in June, Pitt, 58, claimed that Jolie, 47, intentionally sought to inflict harm on him by selling her interest of the Chateau Merval wine brand to Russian businessman Yuri Shefler, the founder of Stoli Vodka. Pitt said that they had agreed to never sell their respective shares without the other's permission. He also asked for a trial by jury. It is his baby. He's very proud of it, and he's put all the revenue from the business into the vineyard and Merval Studios, said a Hollywood friend, noting that Corres France Vineyard estate has also houses a recording studio. Unfortunately, Angelina had sold her part, which was contrary to the agreement, to somebody they both turned down before, the friend had added, as Pitt had previously said no to the deal with Stoli. And then there was the recent news that lawyers from Jolie had sent process servers to ASG Awards in February, hoping to catch Pitt off guard with a subpoena for Merval matters at the event, as he did not attend, but sources claimed that this was another example of Jolie trying to create a public scene to exacerbate the situation. In April, Page 6 had reported that Jolie has allegedly unleashed a desperate fishing exception by suing the FBI under the name Jane Doe to find more about the investigation into the alleged 2016 private jet alteration incident involving Pitt and their son Maddox, and why the FBI agents didn't charge the actor. An anonymous call was made to authorities which triggered the FBI investigation, but the case was closed on November 22, 2016, with no charges of wrongdoing, and days later, Jolie filed for divorce. The dispute over psychologist. Page 6 is also told that things became tense earlier this year when Pitt's legal team had believed that Jolie's lawyers had attempted to have their court-approved child psychologist sanctioned by the California Attorney General's office based on her perception that the doctor had sided with Pitt, concluding that Pitt should have 50-50 custody of the kids. Psychologist Stan Katz, who spoke to Jolie and Pitt minor children for the custody case, is currently under a non-criminal investigation by the California Attorney General's office, per a filing submitted to the Superior Court of California as seen by Page 6. As Dr. Katz is not believed to have had any complaints made about him in his 30-year career. However, another insider with knowledge of the issue had stressed that Jolie had nothing to do with the investigation. Meanwhile, one highly placed legal insider had told Page 6 that only one or both of the parties involved in the case could make a complaint. A friend of Pitt's confirmed that it was not him. The filing had noted that the court finds the petitioner Jolie had filed a notice of non-opposition, and respondent Pitt has taken no position, as Dr. Katz had declined the comment, and page 6 is also contracted to the AG's office, as the scope of the investigation is not known, and it is unclear whether the investigation is still ongoing. It was a technicality. After years of back and forth, Pitt was granted joint custody of his minor children in May of 2021. Judge John Odekirk, however, was subsequently disqualified from the case for not sufficiently disclosing business relationships with Pitt's lawyers, so it was back to square one for the custody case. Another source familiar with the case had said that everything is at a standstill, and last year was a real roller coaster, but Brad was given 50-50 custody in a lengthy, detailed judicial decision. And then the appellate court had vacated the decision based on something having nothing to do with the substance of the case. It was an internal dispute between the judges and the private judges in California, nothing to do with the custody agreement. As it was a technicality, it's unclear where things stand right now. But meanwhile, Pitt is not believed too close to his wife Jolie's oldest child, the son Maddox, who turned 21 on Friday. As asked how often the actor goes to see the other children, the source familiar with the case had said he gets to see them, but he still doesn't have 50-50, but he's trying to ride it out. Both Jolie and Pitt reps were unavailable for comments. Jolie and Pitt brood grows up. The former couple have 6 children. Maddox currently studies biochemistry at Yonsei University in Seoul, South Korea. Pax is 18 and is believed to be continuing with his schooling, and 70-year-old Zahara is about to begin college. Jolie had announced in an Instagram post that Zahara will be attending the historically black Spelman College in Atlanta this year. Zahara with her Spelman sisters. The Eternal Star had captured an image of her daughter surrounded by fellow students. Daughter Shiloh at 16 had showed off her hip-hop dance moves back in June in a now viral clip set to Doja Cat's Vegas. As Pitt joked about it at the Bullet Train premiere, "I don't know where she got it from. I am Mr. Two Left Feet here." He also said that Zahara's acceptance to college brings a tear to his eyes. It is a new side of the Oscar winner, who also shares 14-year-old twins Vivian and Knox with Jolie. As he has previously been too protective about the kids, he rarely talked about them. Pitt has been on the promo trail for Bullet Train, traveling to Paris, Berlin, and London over the past months. In Germany, the actor hit the red carpet wearing a skirt that he co-designed with Hans Nicholas Mott. And when asked why he wore the skirt, Pitt had told Variety, "I don't know. We're all going to die, so let's mess it up." The Hollywood friend said the answer is simple. Brad travels regularly, but this was his first major event for a few years, and he had a lot of fun with it. But fun doesn't mean romance right now. Pitt is not currently dating anymore, said the Hollywood friend. He's gone on dates over the past couple of years, but he's not dating anyone currently. Instead, Pitt is spending time on his art, architecture, and hanging out with his friends. He will appear in Damien Chazelle, directed by Babylon, with Margaret Robbie and Olivia Wilde, which opens on Christmas Day.